Lebanon marks a month since the explosion that destroyed large parts of Beirut, killing nearly 200 people. India registers 4 million coronavirus cases. Experts are warning the pandemic in the country could spin out of control. Controversial former Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott is appointed as a trade advisor to the UK, despite critics describing him as a homophobe, misogynist and climate change denier. New Zealand says a man infected with Covid-19 has died, the first such death in the country since May. Health officials say the patient, who was in his 50s, was being treated for the infection in an intensive care unit. He's the 23rd person to have died with the virus in New Zealand since the beginning of the pandemic. Well, France says it has reported nearly 9,000 new confirmed coronavirus cases on Friday, setting an all-time high of daily additional infections since the start of the pandemic. French authorities say the number of Covid-19 patients hospitalised for the disease has also gone up for the 6th day running at over 4,500. The World Health Organization says it doesn't expect widespread vaccination against coronavirus until the middle of next year. A spokeswoman urged countries not to sit there waiting for a vaccine. In a briefing to journalists, Margaret Harris said rigorous checks would be needed on any vaccine's effectiveness and safety.
Look at the papers.
Yes, I'm committed to this, absolutely. The Times reports that 2/3 of confirmed coronavirus cases are now in those aged under 40. It calls it an extraordinary shift. The paper adds increased testing of people with milder symptoms accounts partly for the shift in the demographic, but younger people have also been taking advantage of lockdown easing.
The Guardian this morning, the Prime Minister has been criticised, it says, for appointing the former Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott as that official UK trade advisor we've been talking about. He's going to be one of 9 external advisors helping to shape our post-Brexit trade policy. That move, though, has drawn widespread criticism from opposition parties here, from charities and activists who've called him a misogynist.
Let's look at the Daily Mail, which claims that Boris Johnson is facing a dramatic revolt from Conservative MPs over testing for coronavirus at Britain's borders. It says 40 backbench MPs are tipped to join a rebellion ahead of a Commons debate next week.
It's been the front page of the Mail for the last couple of days, hasn't it, that campaign? And let's have a look online. The Huffington Post is putting a different spin on political stories. It's reporting how the former Labour Home Secretary Jackie Smith has been confirmed as one of the latest contestants on this year's Strictly Come Dancing.